I don't have nobody to call them. And my kids, I pregnant because I was skinning up a Walmart. I was honest.
Put that on your back.
Speeding.
From an oversized woman making her day 10 times worse right after getting fired, to an abusive girlfriend using her size to torment a special needs man until cops arrive, and a large Walmart thief abandoning all her kids the second she gets caught. When dumb oversized Karens realize size can't bully cops, their intimidation fails and law enforcement quickly brings them down.
Until who knows how long.
So I know Wednesday you'll go.
What she said is what it is. Now granted,
on the 28th of May 2024, when April was told she was being fired, the leasing office fell silent. Shock quickly turned into anger. Frustrated by months of workplace conflict and the pressure of raising her children alone, she erupted.
I'm right here.
What's going on?
It wasn't necessary. Miss April, when it's crunky in our office, and I'm sick of it.
I got you.
You feel me? You let me go, be a nasty, and it's cool. No, it's cool.
We know each other.
It's cool.
Okay,
but I should have beat that ass, and that's on everything. I should have beat that ass, and that's on everything.
I got you. Look.
No, that. I've been too good to this motherfucking place, and she let me go on some fucking personal and it's good. But I'm telling you, I'm tired of her belittling me. I should have slapped the her. That's on God.
I get it.
Wait.
You're upset.
No, very much so, because I done gained too much time in this motherfucking place, and people treat you up, and that up, and I should have slapped her, and then you could have took me, and I would have went politely.
I got you. But look, I don't want to give her a reason to say anything.
Man, her.
So we know each other, right? You know me. We've talked to each other for however many months.
I'm about to go. Can I just go?
You can't right now.
I'm about to go. She want me off her property. I'm about to go.
No, but right now I have to talk to you and I have to talk to
her. Man, listen, ain't nothing to talk about at this point. I just want to go. You come to my house.
Look, I know where you stay, but let's just keep on the lowest level possible. If this is
I don't want to talk to that. I'm done with that. Because if you put me back in there, you're going to put me in handcuffs.
I don't want
I don't want to talk to her, man. It ain't nothing to talk about.
I know.
That lady standing there and she getting up. How the would you feel if you was in a position and somebody laughed at you from letting you go? That set me off.
You wanna come talk where she can't?
No, that. You hear what I said?
Right,
How would you feel? How would you feel? It's personal. That make you feel like you small. First of all,
she yelled at her manager, hurled insults, and repeatedly threatened to beat the manager's ass. The confrontation escalated when she tried to wipe her personal information from her company laptop but was stopped. She grabbed the laptop, got inches from her manager's face, and shoved her backward with her body. Her screaming brought work to a standstill and drew the attention of people throughout the apartment community.
I had a party on Saturday. You wanted to control everything. Yes, you said it was too much noise. You had an issue about the hookah, but you can't have a problem about people smoking hookah when you're the property manager. You smoke cigarettes. It's the same. You feel me?
Yeah.
We had a DJ. You had an issue with that.
Okay.
You came and talked to me on Saturday, and everything you asked me to do,
Good.
I did that.
Yeah, I remember.
Just now from the office to the computer, all I want to do is I got personal stuff on there.
Yeah.
I just want to delete my personal. You snatched the laptop from me, and I told you, don't snatch it from me.
Yeah.
Like, don't play with me. Don't be fucking rude because you got the upper hand right now.
Right.
Don't because I'm about to slap you.
I got you.
Don't do that.
She's talking about in there, not me. We're good.
Like, don't do that. You don't want nobody to touch you. Don't antagonize me to touch you.
Yeah.
Like if somebody you give somebody, you have something and somebody snatch it from you, sir, what you gonna do? You gonna feel away, right? Take the police out of it, the human side of it. You gonna be mad, right?
I understand, man.
Yeah, like don't do that. You poking the wound already there, and you saying little, and you doing little, and I'm just supposed to take that. Nah, Damon, you already know how I rock. I ain't like that. I done took a lot of from this lady, so this was my opportunity to say how the I felt, and I did. Absolutely. I just want to leave. All I said was, let me delete the stuff off of this computer because it's my personal stuff.
Right.
Because it's my computer, like my email and all my stuff is linked to that. That's all I wanted to do. Shantae said I can do it. So why are you arguing with me about a computer that I'm not going to take? I'm going to leave it. That's where the argument went left. But the argument went left from the office because you think you could say whatever the you want to say to me. This one ain't got to bite my tongue. You got flying down the thing. I should have beat her ass by then.
Yeah, the way it came in was...
Because that's how perception is reality.
Yeah, but that's why when I rolled up, I mean, I saw who you are and all that stuff. It's...
Right. Listen, let me tell you something. On the flip side of this bullshit, I got too much to lose. When a got to lose, lose, they'll try you. They'll do whatever. Now I got too much to lose.
Most likely what's going to end up happening on the civil side is just depending on as far as if she wants you like to where you're not supposed to come back and all that stuff.
Oh my God, sir, I ain't got no reason to come back out here.
Right, I'm just saying that's all as far as paperwork wise. We'll see where as far as that stuff goes just right now, because obviously we have to do our side. Don't leave till I come back and all that stuff we get sorted out, what's going wherever as far as stuff goes.
I got first of all, what's so funny is my kids have an appointment. I was leaving anyway to take my kids to an appointment.
I have another officer coming out because, frankly, especially because we know each other and all stuff like that. I don't
Yeah, that's fine. You want to be biased. Oh.
I just don't want to. Yeah.
Listen, you could if you want to talk to me. What's your name? It's Bob.
Gillen.
Okay, you can talk to me. I don't care. But at the end of the day, let me tell you something. You don't get to provoke me, and I sit there with my hands crossed and no,
Right.
no. You want to go there? Let's go there.
Right.
I done let this lady try me for a year, so therefore she just got what I should have gave it to her 6 months ago. She just got it. Yeah, she don't want this smoke. I'm telling you, you don't want this smoke. This ain't what she want. I done sat here for a long time and shut the up for months. This ain't what she want. And you represent the company, but look how this represent. Look how this look.
Let me see. I'll talk to you.
Look how this look.
Officers arrived within minutes and separated everyone involved. After speaking with witnesses and reviewing what had happened, they determined there was probable cause to charge April with simple assault, simple battery, and disorderly conduct based on her threats, physical contact, and disruptive behavior.
Ain't nobody gonna want to stay here with that.
5'1" to 5'3". If you're 10'8", can you start over our way? What's going on? You alright? Okay. So I talked to her. Now, Steph, I want to get. Were you here for this as well? I'll get. Your,
the end of it. Yeah.
I'll just get you guys' statement as far as what happens. Just being completely transparent. So, one, I know to my understanding, she's been terminated or whatever from here. So we can fill out a ban as far as that stuff goes, where she comes back to trespassing. But two, like, she's blatantly articulating assault. Like, there's no question there. It's, it's all day. She told me that she was going to beat your ass on that stuff, which that's not.
And the 911 operator heard it too, and so did my boss.
Well, as far as that stuff goes, if that is something that you are wanting us to proceed with, that is something we can do. I have another officer coming out. As far as that stuff goes, I'm going to tell them what I've been told, and they'll make their own determination that way. As far as this stuff goes, can you just give me a rundown of basically what transpires? Tell me, the stuff about the laptop.
So we brought her in the office to let her go.
Right.
My boss was on Teams.
Okay.
And to let her go. Of course, she started screaming immediately and yelling. And when she finally stormed out, my boss was like, "Do you have the keys?" And I said, "No, I'll go get them right now." And I left the door open. And I went and grabbed the keys, and I said, "I need you to just get your stuff and just leave." And she grabbed the computer. And I said, "Dante, I need you not to touch our property." And she goes, "I'm going to do whatever I want. This is I got personal here." And I said, "You shouldn't have. It's work computer." And I went to shut the laptop, and she grabbed it and told me I better back to or she was going to beat my ass or whatever. And that was the first start of the threats. And the whole time she's screaming. And then she started letting me know that if I leave here, don't wait, because when you come outside, don't you think that I'm not going to whip your ass, whatever. I called the police, and I said, "I just need her to leave." She came around, and she was standing here, and she's yelling, and of course, I'm the devil, and I'm a racist. And just everything like that, and going on. And then I was just trying to wait for her to leave, and then she threatened me again, and she came and she got in my face, and she's like this, and I kept backing up, and I said, "I need you to back up and get out of my face." I don't know what happened. I did something.
I'm gonna call it.
And then she literally, I don't want to touch you. She literally, I kept backing up, and I said, "Get the hell out of my face." And she's like, "What are you going to do?" And then she hit me with her stomach and was pushing me back.
Oh, she mushed you?
And like, it was like this.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
And I was like, "You need to back up off me," because, well, honestly, Damien, I didn't want to lose my job, and I didn't know if I like bumped her back or whatever, then
I mean, at that point, you're in self-defense. Like, they're just fully transparent.
I just didn't know, and I just, like, the last thing, because I know how she is, and I knew this would get turned around, and then I assaulted her somehow, and I wasn't going to have that situation.
Yeah. I got to move to a different, not apartment complex, but I got to move to a different one, because there's not going to be 2 people here that I've arrested. I got to move into it too, and I got to get off the ground floor. So, ideally, converse with everybody and see what we got here.
Charges against her?
Absolutely. Yeah,
Even though it was just a tummy bump?
any unwanted touch is simple battery. So as far as that stuff goes, but as far as the assault goes, I'm just telling you, as far as in court goes, it's transparent, clear as day. It's on the dispatch open line. She told me she said it. You told me, she said it. Witnesses. She's gonna go. So it's gonna be assault.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. don't want to make any assumptions on stuff, but as far as with the property on stuff, would you like her banned from the property as well?
Absolutely. Saturday night after the deal that happened out here,
I came out whenever that was. I wasn't on duty, but
I
came out there
thought
too,
I was worried about my house getting shot up. Like, honest to God, with the type of people that were there.
Yeah, there was a lot of people in there. They were not happy with. I set Pax into bark mode. I had her barking to clear it out. So if I tell Pax to speak, she'll start. She's scared of people in there. But yeah, let me do the band stuff. I'll come back, get with you guys, see what you want to do, and then we'll go from there. As far as that stuff goes, I'm gonna get the band paperwork started and all that. They might. I'll see. But as far as it all goes, I don't need it. This is the same form. This time it has the right name on it. Here you go. That's basically saying she's banned from the property. And so I'll go get her signature. I'll bring that back to you. Get a copy. And then.
And you're gonna explain to her not to visit guests, not to do anything.
Yeah. I'm gonna read this off verbatim to her, and then I'm gonna explain it out to her after that.
All right, what we got?
So, as far as
The confrontation ended on a different note when April broke down in tears, worried about the children waiting for her at home. Because the charges were misdemeanors, officers issued her a court summons instead of taking her to jail. What began as a termination meeting ended with criminal charges and a reminder of how quickly emotions can spiral out of control.
this goes, this is a band form. This is basically telling you that you're not supposed to be back on the property.
So you know I'm not coming back, right? And I don't even feel comfortable. I ain't never dealt with this type of stuff, and I don't even feel comfortable signing my name on this type of stuff.
You just tell me you're refusing to sign, and I'll write refuse.
Like, I'm not signing my name on that because I don't even deal with y'all. Like, not even trying to be funny. Like, I don't got no background, and I don't get in trouble.
I get it. So
No.
I get it. I'm gonna just tell you what it says, just so you're aware. Because
and he kind of explained it to me too.
Yeah.
While y'all was doing it, so I can't come back up here for no reason.
Right, like if you get
no
mail.
parking lot, not through the gate.
Yeah, just.
You ain't got to worry about it. I'm not coming back up here. I promise. I'm not. Y'all not coming back up here. And if y'all do, it won't be for me. I can make that promise to y'all.
I'm gonna read this off to you.
Okay.
We just
You got something to say to me?
What's that?
You good?
It's just,
How you feel? You can talk to me.
it's a beautiful day, and you
It
guys
is
are.
a beautiful. It feel like Monday. It's Tuesday.
But the coffee.
So I just got a question. Can I press charges on her?
As far as this stuff goes, so I'll give you a case report number as well.
Yeah, I feel like because the snatching the laptop from me, like I should have slapped her. Like not even being funny.
Yeah,
I felt like you wanted me to do something to you. Like I felt like that was
Are you
an
talking like
introduction.
antagonistic or something like that?
I felt like you.
You can take the report before the court and all stuff like that, and then if the judge feels you have enough, you can swear out warrants. But let me handle this, and we'll go from there. Just telling you, as far as this stuff goes, though, she's wanting to press charges for assault.
Ain't nobody touch her.
Also,
But you gotta understand, like I explained to Mr. Woodward, you can't come in my space and snatch something from me. When I ask Shante, can I take it off? Like you get what I'm saying? I don't care nothing about no presses, no charges.
well, I'm telling you, as far as with what she's saying, the witnesses are saying, and what you've told me, assault is there. So I gotta detain you right now, and we'll take you.
But I didn't do anything to get obtained. Like I got my kids. Like let me make a phone call first.
If you need to make a phone call,
Let me make a phone call because clearly they about to take me. I didn't even touch her. Like, but what about the things that she was saying to me? If it's assault, it gotta be.
I'm pulling the camera footage from all in there. As far as that stuff goes.
That's fine.
That'll
But
be in
what
there.
about the things that she said to me? It's no camera in her office. You get what I'm saying? It's no camera in her office. What about the things she said to me? Like you gotta, if you gonna do it one side, and I'm not mad, you gotta do it both sides because I didn't put my hands on her.
Right.
Like she threatened me too.
So with this and all that stuff, so I'm going to give you the same thing as far as what she's getting, the whole case report number thing.
Yeah, but you arrested me.
Right. So in this,
But I got kids at home, so I don't have nobody with my kids. You get what I'm saying? So what you want me to do about my kids? Just F my kids? They don't have no daddy. They just got their mama.
I'm not saying that.
But I don't have nobody to call them. And my kid is at home.
Do you have family?
I don't have no family here, Damien. That's why I work so hard. I don't have a support system. I don't have no one. So you about to arrest me and my kids about to be home by themselves until who knows how long.
So I know Wednesday you'll go before the judge.
Oh my gosh, these people about to arrest me for assault. Like this is crazy because.
Can I explain this to you really quick?
No, because
so
now I'm thinking about my kids. Like I don't know what to do about my kids.
So you're not gonna. Whenever you get there, they're most likely not gonna end up putting you in the uniform and stuff. You're gonna probably be able to bond out when you get
What
there.
about? But you're not hearing me. My kids. My kids is home. I don't
What if-
have nobody to go to my kids.
Are your
That's
kids-
all I'm thinking about.
Are your kids at home right now?
Yes.
Can we do something where, look,
No.
listen to me, just listen to me. So what I'm allowed to do, as far as because this is a misdemeanor, I can do a release on subpoena. So what I'm going to do, as far as all this stuff goes, is I'm going to write up an A and B. So we're going to write up an A and B. You're still going to get a court date. You still have to go before the court, as far as all this stuff goes, okay? Please do not miss that, otherwise they can cut out a warrant. But then if I write this up, to where as far as release on subpoena, you can take your car and you can go home to your kids. Is that something that
Please.
works for you as
Yes.
far as this stuff
I'm not
goes?
gonna miss no court date.
Okay, because right now, that's the best solution I have for all this, and then we'll go.
I just do what you gotta do, Dan. I just wanna go.
I got you.
Try to take me. I just need to figure out my kids. It's just me and my kids. So that's only my concern. I'm not telling y'all how to do y'all job. I'm a mother first. I'm thinking about my kids.
Absolutely. I mean,
And I don't have
I'm a
nobody.
dad, so don't come back here, because at that point, that's, the whole trespassing thing is a factor. But as far as this stuff goes, we'll handle the paperwork side of it and all that stuff goes. They'll send you a subpoena thing. You'll go before the court, and then it's just that simple. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Just hang out just for a second. I know you just want to talk to me, and then we'll go from there.
Can you define what assault is? Because maybe I'm not understanding.
So as far as so if somebody says I'm gonna say I tell somebody I'm gonna beat your ass or whatever.
Yeah.
There's assault as long as there's the belief that someone meant what they're saying.
Right.
If somebody actually hits somebody, that's battery or
Got
simple
you.
battery, depending.
I got you.
So this is just gonna be a copy as far as this goes.
Yes, sir.
Just for your records.
Thank you.
They'll send you as far as
They gonna
subpoena
send you
goes.
something in the mail?
They'll send you a subpoena.
Okay.
Yeah. If you have any questions about it anytime, just contact the Chatham County Court Office, and they'll go ahead and give you instructions as far as that stuff goes.
All I care about is my
And
record.
then you'll-
Does this open up a record for me?
Right now, until you're convicted of anything, there's no record of saying that that you.
So if I'm convicted, what that mean? I could do jail time. I could do my first
I
offense.
think for your first offense, it'd be like
Probation.
If that, I mean, just to be honest, as far as for something as simple as simple assault, you may end up having to do a certain
service.
community service or something like that.
I don't know. I will say this, as you writing it in your report. When I was sitting in her office, she was smiling, this was funny to her. She was getting a kick out of it, so
Right.
it made me get upset. Y'all didn't even give me a chance to explain my side. So it was pretty much what she said is what it is. Now,
Right.
granted, when we was out there having a good time, you say residents felt the way.
I live in the building and I didn't have any issue with it.
Oh,
so.
okay. Maybe some did, but there were people out there with us. So when the second set of officers come, because I wasn't there when the first one came, is it too loud? He said no.
Right. Yeah. No,
I
you guys
say,
are fine.
I say, are we doing something wrong? I say, because I work here. If I'm doing something wrong, then I'm held accountable just like they are.
Right.
She came and she told me, she said, I need you to move the DJ in the clubhouse, and I need you to move the hookers in the clubhouse. I did that.
Hookahs or?
Huh?
Sound like
Yeah.
hookers.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, hookers.
Yeah.
Hookers. She told me to move it in the clubhouse.
Yeah.
They mean
Stop screaming. Do you want to go to jail?
On the 3rd of July, 2025, Akron police responded to an emergency call regarding a domestic disturbance in a residential neighborhood. Upon arrival, officers found an intoxicated woman screaming, cursing, and repeatedly insulting her special needs boyfriend. To make matters worse, she had broken a window, turning the scene into utter chaos.
Wouldn't leave.
We meant you wouldn't leave.
You wouldn't get on the bus.
I did though.
I walked yourself up there. She would not get on the bus.
Did you leave?
She knocked this off. She done broke this window.
I didn't vote.
Yes, she did.
Why are you back?
I'm telling you, I want to have a talk with him
Okay, but they don't want you
and
here.
my husband.
That's your husband?
No, I'm not married to her.
Okay.
Really? You're not married to me?
No, we ain't married.
You only been dating about what, 3 months?
3
So they
months.
don't want you here, right? That's what we said last time.
Alright, then.
She's not gonna
Okay.
leave unless you take her somewhere.
You,
All the way
you,
up on the north.
do you want to go to the Haven?
Yeah.
So I'm talking to you, and I've already been out here once, so we're going somewhere. So do you want to go to the hospital or the Haven? Which one? Because I'm not coming out here a third time.
Oh,
No, you're getting in the car and we're going somewhere.
my
Because you're drunk, so I can't just let you walk away. I can smell it from here.
Why are you doing that?
Stop screaming. So where do you want to go? What's your name?
I don't have a name.
You do have a name. What's
No,
your
I
name?
don't. Look me up. I'm
Samantha.
trying to be cool to you, but listen, I don't give a fuck.
What?
I don't give a fuck.
About what? Why are you crying?
Why am I crying?
Look, you are not in any
You're
trouble.
so cute, but listen, why would you want to tell me what
I can't understand what you're saying.
you can't?
So take a deep breath for me. Stop screaming. Stop screaming. Take a deep breath for me, okay?
I can't.
You can. Look, I understand that you're upset, and whatever's going on between you two, that's between you two. But they do not want you here.
Ask Roy if he wants me to. Ask him if he wants me to leave.
I asked him last time.
Ask him!
Roy, do you want her gone? He said yes. So we're leaving.
No!
Officers repeatedly instructed the woman to calm down and leave the premises, but their efforts were in vain. She refused to cooperate, continued to throw a tantrum, and aggressively resisted when informed she was being detained. During the struggle, she spat blood and saliva at the responding officers, forcing them to quickly neutralize the situation.
Yes. Why are we throwing a temper tantrum? You're an adult. What? Why are you yelling?
Smack you!
You're not going to smack me. Do you want to go to jail? Is that how you want this to go?
Back up.
Go get help.
No, it's fine. You're afraid of me.
Honey, go get help.
No, you're afraid of me.
Stop screaming.
No!
Do you want to go to jail?
No!
Why? Why do you want to go to jail? I just offered to take you somewhere and not jail. So why are you acting like this?
Please, hit me, nigga. Oh!
All right, get your stuff. We're going.
No!
You said you were going to leave.
No!
You said you were going to leave.
No!
Man,
No!
I'm not doing anything. They do not want you here.
Why are you doing this? Why?
Stop screaming.
No!
Why? What is this helping? They don't want you here. All right. Put your hands on your back.
Quit spitting on me. Quit spitting on me. Quit spitting on me.
Stop.
You're gonna get it for spitting on me.
Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Put your hands behind your back. Sit up.
You tried to tell me. Put her stuff in the car and she's taking it.
Are you alright? Did I spit on you?
Yes,
Are you okay? Sorry.
Yeah, I told you I did, but you say you about
One more.
Right, bitch.
Calm down.
Check, right?
Yeah, let's check. You showed up that you just say you got it. No.
Yes, I do.
She just been
When you lie, you love me, you gay motherfucking faggot. Yo, you gay motherfucking faggot. Now you're so embarrassed about being a fuck you, bitch. No, you ugly bitch. You foul bitch. Hit me there, you
Knock it off.
Yeah, she's spitting all over the place.
I know.
I don't give a f***. Hit me then. Why you hit me instead of him, you pedophile? Hit
Calm
me
down.
then. Hey!
Nobody wants to hit you.
Yes,
Just
you
relax.
do,
To ensure everyone's safety, officers used physical force to restrain and handcuff the suspect right outside the front door and called paramedics to evaluate her injuries on scene. Even while restrained, she continued to berate her boyfriend, ramble incoherently, and loudly demand to use the bathroom, forcing police and medical staff to work together to keep her secure and load her into the cruiser.
Alcohol, yeah, I'm a drunk. Fuck it.
Apparently she has HIV. She's bleeding,
Yeah,
spitting
so
everywhere.
what? I ain't touching him, I ain't touching you. Get off me.
Are you gonna behave?
Yes, get
Okay.
off me.
I'm gonna sit you up again, but don't thrash around and don't spit on anything.
Oh, stop.
Sit up.
Fine. You respect the banana.
Oh, her nose hurts.
Yes, you idiot. You wouldn't be so scared, but you lick my pussy and f me every night. So what does it say about you?
I just don't want to spit on anything.
Huh? What did it say about him? I told him the
Her nose
fact.
and face.
Like I lied. Like I lied.
And then she's
I
got a cut on her wrist
lied.
over here from the handcuff, I think. Calm down.
I'm calm.
Well, why are you pushing against me?
I'm not. I have a pee. You want to help me pee?
No, not gonna help.
Like, with gloves for the HIV? Like,
Yeah, why don't you stop?
but he says me every night. But you feel some type of way about him?
Are you able to get your leg over here? Hey, don't spit.
I'm not saying that you were spitting.
I know you weren't trying to spit
I
at me.
did.
I know. Can you get your leg over here?
Sorry.
You're good. Scoot forward. Is that better? Alright.
Thank you.
Yep.
Regardless of what you do as a junior, I gotta and not to respect you at all. I love law enforcement. It's nothing about that. I just got to pee.
Yeah, no, we get it. Have you been drinking anything? We don't care. We just gotta let paramedics
I
know.
ain't telling you.
Well, they're gonna want to know because you're bleeding. It thins out the
No,
blood.
there wasn't no help.
I don't know if they told you, but
There ain't no help.
You good with going to the hospital?
Huh?
You good with going to the hospital? Why you don't want to go to the hospital?
Do what you want to do with me. I ain't going to the hospital.
Why? What's wrong with the hospital?
Nothing wrong with the hospital.
Okay.
But his gay ass lies be lying.
How about we go and get a break?
Huh?
How about we go and get a break and get checked out? The
Check
mouth is
me
bleeding,
out.
nose is
I'm
bleeding.
willing to check me out.
At the hospital though.
Because I love him.
I'm gonna clean that up for you, but you need to go.
I don't want you to.
Make sure
Let
you
it
ain't
bleed.
get knocked out or nothing like that.
That's fine.
No.
Knock it out.
No, I'm saying making sure you didn't get
Go
knocked
ahead.
out.
Let the motherfucker knock it out.
I can't do that.
That's fine.
They
I
gonna
was
take you
checking
window.
Window.
He literally is retarded. You know I love you. You know I do anything for you, and you just scared to accept the fact I hate you.
Let's go and get a break. How about that? Let's go take a ride. We get to take a break.
Fine.
And maybe I can talk about it later, okay?
Fine.
All right,
I
let's
need to
do
pee.
it.
I need to pee.
They're gonna help you up.
Help me pee.
I can't help you pee. But if you gotta go that bad, just go ahead.
I do. Fine.
They're gonna help stand
I
you up.
don't help you. Help my fat ass.
Well, you gotta help us stand. Help them help you.
Meanwhile, a family member of the victim revealed that the woman had been drinking heavily, insulting, and verbally abusing her boyfriend for months, with this incident being the final straw. Although the family opted not to press further charges, police proceeded to charge her with domestic violence, resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, and criminal trespassing.
Don't spit.
One,
We're
two, three.
gonna give you a bag.
That's my baby. Woo! Stop. Like I had a $50 like a motherfucker. Let me be. Where? Take me right there. Fine, fuck it. I'll do it right here.
Yep.
Fuck
Go
it.
ahead. We got you.
I call him no offense. I love it.
Pick your legs up. Alright, now we gotta put some seatbelts on. Put them on. I'm gonna scoot your hips over so I can put this rail up. Everybody.
Because I came down, I'm the one that called y'all.
Okay.
Because he came here and he told her to go head on. And then she came back and started banging on the door. So when Ronnie told me, he said, she kicked the window out. I said, go before I call the police. I don't want to call the police on you, but go. You bitch, you homos. I'm like, damn, I ain't been disrespected in years.
Do you want her charged for anything?
Huh?
Do you want her charged for anything? I don't know fully
You have
what
to have
happened.
Lord, either one called.
Did she hit you?
No, she spit on him.
Who did she hit?
She didn't hit nobody, she spit on him.
Okay.
You guys want her arrested for any of the criminal damaging or the assault aspect?
No, she didn't do nothing. I can put another thing on that door. If you shut the door, close the door up, and you'll see the window. And unlock that. See the window where she broke the wood?
Oh, right here?
Yeah, I can put another slip in there. That ain't no problem.
Okay.
You know, I don't really want her to go to jail. I just want her to go and learn a lesson.
Like go.
Alcohol ain't no good for you.
Yeah, like go away.
Right. I've been trying to deal with it for 2 months.
Yeah.
She get drunk and she just cusses him out. Call him everything in the book. And I'm like, how do you take that? But then when she disrespected me today, I told her she gotta go. You know what I'm saying? And I told Ronnie, don't let her in here no more. But
Deanna has the kids, but there's no way to get around it because I'm on probation. I'm gonna end up having to spend a lot of time in jail.
On the 23rd of June 2025, at a busy Walmart, the woman dubbed Oversized Karen intentionally failed to scan several items at a self-checkout lane in an attempt to steal them. The moment store security caught and confronted her, she panicked. In an act of utter selfishness, she bolted from the scene, abandoning all the merchandise along with her young children in the middle of the crowded store.
Gotcha. I was just stopping to do the apprehension. I'm trying to get a training receipt right now to see exactly how much. She had told her to come over to watch the kids, and then she kept walking out the door to try to stop her.
Okay. So did she ask you to watch the kids? She didn't just like walk off?
She pointed to the kids, so I'm assuming that was come watch the kids, but I did not hear what she was saying when she left. I did.
Gotcha.
Over there, this is adult conversations, not y'all.
Yep, it sounds like she has a lot of theft history based on what we found. So, what's your plan? Are you gonna take them back to
I
their
will
house?
take them with me. I'm not going to abandon them.
Yeah, we're fine with releasing them to you as long as we can have her verbally say that. Because otherwise, they're gonna have to go with Children's Services.
I'm not letting them go with children.
If we can't get a hold of her, we have to have actual permission.
Now, you know she's not coming back, right?
I understand that. How did you guys get here?
I drove.
Okay, you drove everybody?
Yes.
How did she?
She's walking somewhere.
So she's on foot.
Okay. Where she went, I don't know. Like I said, I was pointed to kids.
Gotcha. So
Can we go out here so that they're not listening to everything? Sorry, she's got anxiety.
Well, you're fine. This officer's just gonna make sure I'm stay with them. Just give her a phone call. Our main concern is the kids. Yeah, I can, whatever. She's got warrants. She's got charged with theft. I don't care. I want to make sure her kids are safe.
I will do that. Hey, I'm here with the officer. They want verbal consent that I can take the kids.
Alright, just so you're...
Police officers quickly arrived at the scene, spoke with her friend, and managed to reach her over the phone. Faced with the immediate reality that her kids would be handed over to Children's Services due to a lack of a verified legal guardian, she realized running away would only make things worse. Reluctantly, she agreed to head back to the store and face the officers.
My name's Sergeant Williams, New York City Police Department. I only briefly spoke with my officer here, but it sounds like you just left your kids here after you committed a theft and decided to run away. So what we're going to do is we're going to file warrants for theft. We're going to file warrants for child endangerment for each one of your kids that you decided to abandon here. And then we're going to also charge you with contributing to the delinquency of a minor for a theft while in the presence of your kid. At this point, I appreciate your verbal consent. I'm not so sold on it. I can't verify who you are. I have no information for you. So all I have is a name and a phone number. So what I'm likely to do is I'm going to have to take the kids to Children's Services and have a legal guardian pick them up from there.
My best friend can't take them?
No. The easiest way for this whole thing to have went down is would you have got a piece of paper and a summons and showed up to a court date. Can't see who you are. You abandon your kids like this. No, I'm not one for favors or believing somebody who is willing to leave their kid to believe that these kids are theirs or who they are. So if you want to show back up and receive your paperwork and your summons for your future court date, I'm fine with that. Otherwise, no, children are going to go to Children's Services.
So if I show up, I'm just going to get a charge, I'm not going to go to jail?
Yeah, that's the whole plan. You get a summons, you have a court date, we verify who you are and make sure that you are the person that you say. We'll give you a summons for the theft, you'll be on your way.
Okay, well, I'm going to come back over there then.
Okay, that's probably for the best. I really don't want anything bad for your kids here, so.
Yeah, I just don't want to go to jail either. I didn't mean to, I wasn't trying anything wrong.
All right, I understand. We'll talk to you here in just a second.
Okay.
All right.
Now I do want to know honestly because I do have the kids. Is she going to jail?
I don't. If she shows up in the next reasonable amount of time, the only thing that prevents her from going to jail and not just being issued charges, does she have some crazy warrants that are that
No,
still?
I don't know. I don't know
So
whether
that's
she has warrants. I don't believe so.
okay. So that's what prevents
It's
us.
only-
That's what prevents us with thefts like this from issuing someone a summons.
176 can verify
Unless they're
those
repeat offenders that we just deal with all the time, or just consistently have thefts across their record that we have to keep telling them to stop stealing the city. People walk out of here with summons.
Okay.
I mean, this would be our like a fifth one today from here.
Okay. I'm just concerned because I do have the kids and like I was telling him, the one has anxiety.
So-
she can't do it.
I know, and it's terrible.
She does have 2 possible warrants for theft. Here's the deal: if she does come down here, likely if those are verified, we will have to make an arrest. But if she is here and we can verbally see, okay, this is her, we can release the kids to you.
But nothing's been verified yet. So on the very worst end of this, she has to go to jail and you get the kids because we're able to verify who she is and that she's okay to send the kids with you. Speaking to somebody over the phone, not being able to see their face, having no ID on them, not being able to verify like they've seen mom has seen them, like, yeah, that's my mom, yeah, that's my kids. Hey, how do I just send somebody away with kids?
I completely understand.
So,
but I just want to be prepared because she's going to freak out, and like I said, I have to control the kids.
And even if that's the case, we don't want to go and traumatize kids, right? So I can have you take kids to the car, but let her give them hugs, say, hey, you're going to stay the night with you for a little bit. I have to go talk to somebody, and not even have them see her get put in handcuffs or in the back of a car or anything. We can deal with all of that. None of that is an issue for us. And that, again, is on the far worst side of things. On the other end, if the warrants are no good, then they're no good, and you all go home and she gets the paper summons and is out of
I'm
here.
hoping that's how it goes.
And suspect is now back at it.
Upon returning, she repeatedly made excuses, claiming she simply forgot to scan a few items because her kids distracted her and that she was terrified of going to jail. However, law enforcement confirmed she was currently on probation for prior offenses, meaning they could not just release her with a summons. Before taking her into custody, the officers allowed her a moment to compose herself, call her family, and say goodbye to her children.
Walmart. I made contact with her. Yep. Now that you're here.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have ran. I should have just waited for you guys. I just got a little nervous, and I've been in trouble for theft before. I'm not going to lie to you. And I've been clean a year. I've been out of jail a year. I haven't gotten any trouble.
Gotcha.
So I just got a little nervous, and I didn't know what to do. So.
You don't have any weapons or anything
No.
on you? You're not going to take off on us, anything like that?
No.
Okay. If you do,
Clearly there'll be another charge. Yeah.
So what we're going to have you do is they'll come out.
Yeah, will you hold my phone?
Yes,
I'll hang up on it.
So we do have your consent to let your friend
Whoop.
take all of your children.
How about not to the road?
Okay.
Am I going to be arrested?
Step over here. You do have warrants for your arrest
Yeah.
for theft. So we're in the process of
I do have warrants for my arrest?
We're in the process of verifying them with Franklin County. If you do have these warrants, you will be going to jail. And
Okay, yeah, I shouldn't have any warrants.
we're going to have to check. Have you ever missed a court date before for this stuff, or you just...
No, I've been done with court. I am on probation, I'll be honest with you.
Gotcha.
But I know when you pull up my name, it says, there's a red mark by it. It says check docket for processing a payment.
What's your probation for? Is it also for theft?
Yeah.
Okay. There's no way that we can cut this that you won't go to jail, at least for tonight. Because even if these warrants come back and they're not good, because of your priors, because you're on probation, I can't just release you with a summons. It will have to be jail tonight.
I will take them overnight.
Why my mom can't take them?
I will take them.
Can I call?
Overnight.
Okay, I'm on probation. I'm going to get a probation violation.
Right, and I understand that, but again, it sort of comes with the territory, right? You're an adult, you made an adult decision. There's not a whole lot more that I can do for you there, okay?
You know how long I should usually sit for just one probation violation? I mean, it's going to be more than one, isn't it?
I don't know how this is going to work. Again, I'm not an
call
expert.
my mom?
I'm not I'll let you make any phone calls that you want, but
I'm going to be there for a long time. Can I write your phone number down?
we'll get phone numbers and everything for people you to contact.
Can she at least have the groceries that we're paying for?
Yes, we already got that situated.
What we're going to do at this point right now, I'm not going to put you in handcuffs at the moment.
Okay.
I'm going to let you tell your kids that They're going to be staying the night with her.
Or do you want me to just take them?
I want to tell them goodbye.
Okay. So I'm going to give you a moment to calm down, because obviously we don't want to scare your kids or anything. We want them to come out and see mom as normal. So take a moment, collect yourself, and we'll have them come out, and then they're going to go with her, okay?
Okay, can you call my mom on your phone? My phone's with Tay's on her. Tell them I'm going to jail. I'm going to be in there for... Do you know how long do you think?
I don't know. So you say you have a probation for... Is it also theft?
Yeah, but it's from Delaware County, but it's been transferred here. I don't know how that works. I mean, I honestly wasn't trying to steal. I was waiting for them. Like, I even offered to pay for it. I mean, I know probably because I'm running those probably ways where you want to take me to jail. Mom, I'm going to jail. Because I was scanning stuff at Walmart and I honestly forgot to scan something because the kids were distracting me and they caught me, and because I'm on probation, they're taking me to jail. Mommy,
Can you keep it down just a little bit? You're making a scene.
It's okay, I'm with Deanna. Deanna has the, sorry. Deanna has the kids, but there's no way to get around it because I'm on probation. I'm going to end up having to spend a lot of time in jail. Mommy, no, Mommy, I need you right now.
So mom's not going to come out here. What we can do for you, I can take mom's phone number. You can give her a call from the jail. So just tell her what's going on and give me your phone number.
Please help me, okay? All right. Please do. All right. I love you too. Bye. Your number. Can I finish my phone call real quick by chance? It's my boyfriend. He's in prison. I just want to let him know that I'm coming with you guys.
Give me his phone number. You can make a call.
I can't call him. He's in prison. Yeah. Can I just tell him goodbye and I love him? Like, please.
Okay.
A second.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get off here because I think they're getting ready to put me in cuffs. But I need to say goodbye to the kids. Do you think it'll look good on me that I'm in rehab still and everything, and they might give me a second chance? All right. I love you. All right. Bye. Here you go. Thank you. I'm so mad at myself.
Talk to them and say whatever.
I'm not going to be in there long, though. I hopefully promise. I don't know. All they did is I honestly forgot to scan a few items, girls, and I had the food stamps to pay for them, and it's going to be okay, Sophia. It's going to be okay. I'm sorry, guys. Let me stop crying. Deanna's going to take you home with her, okay?
She's just got to go talk to somebody, and that's it. And then she'll be back to see you again. So
now, if
not like she's going anywhere.
Ultimately, officers placed her in handcuffs and transported her to jail for processing. In August 2025, the case reached its legal conclusion. She pled guilty to misdemeanor theft, was sentenced to a jail term along with a fine, and received credit for time served, bringing a bitter end to an impulsive act.
So at this point, just turn around, put your hands behind your back. We're going to use several sets of cuffs on you. That way it's not super uncomfortable.
When people are cooperative, we try to use 2 sets of cuffs.
I probably won't be booked until like tonight, but
I will call whatever
right.
pops up.
Call my mom now and let her know.
Alrighty.
We're gonna go over here. Oh, sorry, I didn't know. I'm sorry, my mind is. I'm upset with myself. Like.
Oh my
God!
No, I didn't do it!
On the morning of the 5th of September 2025, an oversized Karen was pulled over by police for speeding. Had she cooperated from the start, the incident likely would have ended with just a simple ticket. Instead, she chose confrontation.
Good morning. Effective speed limit 35. You're going 53 this morning.
It was 3 people in front of me, man. I want to record this because this is outrageous.
Okay. You have your driver's license and insurance? Okay, you're going 53 and a 35.
Can you show me? I'm asking you, can you show me?
It'll be on the camera for court.
I know. I want to see the camera now.
I can't do that.
Can I see your? Can I speak to your supervisor?
Sure. You have your driver's license and insurance?
I'm asking for a supervisor.
I need your driver's license.
I'm asking for a supervisor. Can I see a supervisor, please?
Sure. I'll take you all morning.
Not emergency. She's just not cooperative at all.
repeatedly. So you don't have an ID?
What's up with this girl?
She's mad.
What? Did you give her a ticket?
Well, I haven't even given one. She just stopped her and said she was going 53 and a 35, and she refused to give me her ID. She started requesting a supervisor from the start.
You want to try again? Is the Sarge on his way?
He's on his way from the fifth floor.
I hope not. I'm going to see if she'll give me her. Did you give the other officer your ID, ma'am? I can't hear you. You have rights too, but we don't have to show you that stuff, ma'am.
You don't have to show me, so I don't have to show proof ID.
No, it doesn't work that way, ma'am. Ma'am, just hear me out for a second, in case you didn't know. We don't have to show you our stuff. She just told you that you did. Ma'am, we don't have to show you our radar equipment. No, we don't.
He's asking for your ID, dear.
No, we don't, ma'am.
If you have to, I want to verify. How you gonna accuse me? It was officer. Listen, it was cars in front of me. How did she pick me out of all the people?
I just explained all that to you, and yes, I did, ma'am. Because we don't have to show you what our radar stuff reading is. No, we don't, ma'am. Maybe for court, but not right now.
When the officer asked for her driver's license, the woman refused. She repeatedly demanded to see the radar reading, insisted on speaking to a supervisor, and failed to comply with the officer's requests. Despite multiple explanations regarding protocol and clear warnings about the legal consequences of non-compliance, she rolled up her windows, recorded with her phone, and ignored all orders.
And you said this is a rental?
Yep. It's going. Oh, very poorly for you, dear.
Okay, I got time. So can I speak to your supervisor? Can you bring your supervisor out?
They're en route. Okay. Try to get all this resolved without a supervisor.
That's fine. I'll just run the plate and start the site and mirror the site. Come back to run this.
No idea.
One of those mornings.
Messing around with these good citizens up here.
It's just one of those mornings that...
Yeah, I want you to also understand that by refusing to give your ID, you'll be subject to arrest. Or you will go to jail. If that's what you're waiting for to provide identification, you can be arrested for not providing your ID. Okay. I tried. Please keep your hands visible during the traffic stop. Put your hand on the steering wheel. You can record with the other hand, but take that other hand. Yep. Fantastic. I appreciate that, dear. Thank you very much. That's wonderful. I still can't hear you because this window is up. Sometimes they do. Sometimes. Under threat of arrest, I will provide ID.
That's what we do, ma'am. On a traffic stop, we walk up.
I didn't do anything wrong. How can you prove that?
It's on my LiDAR gun. I do.
I still have no idea what you are saying, but I appreciate you for putting it up. Okay. I can't. What are you saying? No, I cannot. You're currently. This is a traffic stop.
Ma'am, I can't hear anything you're saying with your window up.
What's your name? I'm asking for your name.
Riley, it's right here on my... See, right there. Can you read?
Riley?
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, probable cause of a traffic infraction. What's that? Yeah.
Speeding.
Instead of providing your ID and possibly getting a speeding ticket, your car's now getting towed. That's correct. Because you're refusing to provide your identification. No, you did not provide your identification. That is what you did do. I believe she said you were speeding.
I don't know how you guys do it. I could not do it. I just don't have
the patience. Yeah.
If that cracks in the window, my taser's going to run. I'll put your ass out one way or another. I'm serious. I ain't got time for this shit.
Oh man, there's always one somewhere.
People that might really need your guys' help. This bullshit.
Yeah.
That was on you. And there's no reason. You have refused to provide your ID.
And I didn't even do anything. You stated that I...
You say you didn't do anything.
I watch those videos and I'm like, what in the hell does this world come to? Where a cop can't do their job.
Yeah, I know.
Push the window down.
Dear, I'm gonna give you a lawful order to stay.
After repeated orders to exit, the vehicle went unanswered. Officers shifted to physical force. The car window was shattered to extract her. She was swiftly restrained, handcuffed, and arrested on charges of obstruction of official business.
Yeah, more people are going to show up. She's calling her family.
Time to move her from the car. 13. Ma'am, I'm giving you a lawful order to step out of the vehicle. Okay? Lawful order to step out of the vehicle. You're failing to provide your ID at a lawful traffic stop, which is a crime. Okay. So, ma'am, you've been given plenty of opportunities here. Are you going to provide your ID? Are you going to provide your ID?
Are you serious?
Absolutely. Are you going to provide your ID?
For what? What did I do wrong?
Speeding.
Oh my God! Ah! Oh my God!
Please step out.
No, I didn't do anything wrong. Okay. I didn't even do anything wrong. Oh my God! This is crazy! Oh my God!
Put your hands together like a frame.
Wow! Are you serious? Oh yeah.
It's on the
Wow. Okay.
Okay, switch your legs for me.
I got KG for it back.
You're not. Have a seat.
That is no problem whatsoever.
That's what it's here for.
Why don't I have a seat when there's all this stuff right there?
Scoot in around it, you're fine. Here. Hey, have a seat.
I'm trying to sit down, ma'am.
Put your legs in.
What's the crime? Tell me the crime.
Failing.
And what did you say you're gonna do?
I didn't even do nothing. I asked you if you was gonna write the ticket. How's that disorderly?
On the afternoon of the 16th of April 2024, a crowded parking lot was thrown into chaos when a car came speeding in with its music blasting at full volume. Swerving erratically, the vehicle nearly hit several pedestrians, forcing people to quickly scramble out of the way.
But since you want to see the penal code, now we're going to go that whole way. Okay, ma'am. OCGA 40-6-14 is a sound and volume limitation within a motor vehicle.
Within that covers the whole property, right?
That covers the whole entire.
So you thought my music was too
state.
loud. My music was on a 9.
Ma'am, I think it was so loud that you almost hit me because you distracted driving through this parking lot.
Is that what you think?
And all I did,
stopped so you could go. I said if you're gonna go, go. You were on your phone walking across through traffic.
Driver's license.
What's the crime?
Let me see your.
What's the crime?
You have your music too loud from any motor vehicle.
So if you're gonna, are you writing me a ticket for that?
Yeah, I'm gonna write you a ticket.
So write me the ticket then.
I need your driver's license.
But if you don't write me a ticket, I want your sergeant out here then.
That's my corporal right there.
If you do not write me a ticket, I would like your sergeant.
Trust me, I'm going to write you every ticket I can find.
Well,
don't worry about it.
A police officer immediately approached the vehicle and ordered the female driver to turn down the music and show her driver's license. But instead of cooperating, she flew off the handle. Stepping out of her car, she repeatedly yelled, talked over the officer, and refused to hand over her ID. To make matters worse, she pulled out her phone to call dispatch and file a complaint against the officer on the scene, insisting she was the one being mistreated.
Let's make sure we record this then.
I'm recording right here. Ma'am, if you don't provide me with a driver's license...
Shut up.
I'm about to arrest you.
You can't arrest me for nothing.
Obstruction of justice. Give me
because
your driver's
what's
license.
the crime? Tell me
You're
the crime
failing
again. And what did you say you're going to do? What did you say you're going to do?
I'm telling you right. I'm giving you a
what
verbal
did you
command.
say that you were going to do?
I'm going to cite you.
Did you say you were going to write me for every ticket you could just now?
Yes, I did.
Let's go.
Okay.
Don't snatch from me, baby. Because the cops don't mean shit to me. Do not snatch from me.
I understand.
Don't snatch from me. Don't snatch from me.
You're about to go to East Point.
Don't snatch from me. Call your sergeant out here.
That's my corporal right there.
No, call your sergeant. I didn't say supervisor. I said sergeant. That's what I said.
That's not how this works.
Listen, go ahead and do what you're going to do.
Disorderly?
Get close.
Her volume's all the way up. She slams on her brakes to
No, I
avoid
did
it.
not. No, I did not. I stopped. I said, if you're going to go, go. And you said, what are you doing? I said, if you're going to go, go. Did I not say that to you?
I couldn't hear you over your music. I can't hear you over your music.
Don't do that. Do not do that. He was walking across the street, and I at the stop sign. I stopped. Then I got ready to go.
Ladies,
He walked across the street. I said,
she's
if you're gonna
emotional.
go,
I need y'all to step over there for me.
no, because he's not. I know what I did.
I need y'all to just step over there.
I came through the parking lot. I stopped. You were on your phone walking across the street. I said, if you're gonna go, go. Did I not say it?
Ma'am, are you on the phone with the police right now?
Were you calling our department?
Yeah, I was, because you're being unfair. You just told
I'm not
me
being
you're gonna
unfair,
write
ma'am.
You just told me you gotta write a ticket for everything I did. I let you go. You were on.
Ma'am, you came into this parking lot at a high rate of speed, so high in fact that you had to slam on your brakes.
Slam?
You had to slam on your brakes.
My food never fell.
I'm not doing the food. I'm not doing the food test with you about whether your food's slowing down.
I'm not arguing with you.
I did. I can't hear you, and dispatch can't run it because you're on the phone with them. Ma'am, I really want to take you to jail for disorderly conduct and obstruction of justice along with your traffic violations today, but I don't think it's going to do you any good, and I don't need to prove my point to you. You haven't acknowledged what I've said to you once. All you've done is argue with me. And I really feel like telling you this. You just think I'm full of shit, and I'm lying to you to scare you, and that's not the case. I'd be well within my rights to do so. This is my supervisor, whose job would be on the line if I did it in any sort of way that was against our policies or laws. Do you understand that? You're not worth me losing my job over. You're not worth me sitting in my lieutenant's office over a complaint. This isn't worth it to me, okay? So I wouldn't do it unless I felt like I had every single reason to. Now, I was going to come over here and have a conversation with you, and instead of having that conversation with me, you want to bark. You wanted to refuse to identify yourself, which is an obstruction of justice. All these things that you getting loud in the parking lot, that could have been a child walking across the street on their phone, and you probably wouldn't have seen them if they weren't taller than the hood of your car and hit them. So whether or not you feel like what you done was wrong is irrelevant because it was against the law. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Because if you don't, I can arrest you, cite you, and you can go in front of a judge and have that same conversation with them. You were borderline reckless driving in this parking lot, and when I tried to have a conversation with you about it, you got loud and disorderly. And then when I asked you for your identification, you obstructed by not providing it.
Did you tell me to cry first?
You're watching too much television, ma'am. That is not how this works. You either did the crime or you didn't, and I don't have to sit here and decide.
Don't get loud with me.
Ma'am, you got loud with me this whole time.
No, you want to talk.
You got out of the car screaming and yelling.
No, I got out the car and I said, what do you
It's
want?
all on video.
It is.
So
What do
you
you want
want to
is
talk
what
to
I
the
said.
judge about it, or do you want to talk to us about it?
Are you going to write the ticket?
I'm going to take you to...
After multiple unheeded warnings, the officer placed her under arrest for disorderly conduct and obstruction of justice. The snap of the handcuffs put a sudden end to her arguing. What could have been a routine traffic stop resolved in minutes quickly escalated into a memorable arrest, all because of her refusal to cooperate.
Hold on, can you please stop? I didn't even say nothing or do nothing. Can you please stop? I asked if you was writing it. Hold on.
Take the phone from her.
I will put my phone there. But can you?
Nope.
Jesus, come on. I didn't even do nothing. I asked you if you was gonna write the ticket. How's that disorderly? You told me what I did. I was
everything up to that point. Man.
Yes, but you told me I was yelling.
Well, you didn't want to believe me that I was within my rights. So
I stopped talking. You told me to stop talking.
Does this purse unclasp? I'll cut it off of you if I have to, but you're not coming out of these handcuffs till I process you. Does your purse that is around your body unclasp?
I don't understand why you're arresting me. You told me to be quiet. I'll be quiet.
Ma'am.
You're arresting me. Because what?
Because you obstructed me.
Because what? Because
and you did disorderly conduct.
What do you want me to do? So I shut my mouth, didn't I? It doesn't even make sense.
Ma'am, you didn't want to have this conversation, and now you can have it with a judge.
This is crazy. I ain't got a ticket. Y'all talk to me disrespectful, but that's okay.
It's all right. It's all on video.
It is.
We can see who's disrespectful.
It is. Grab my keys. Lock my car.
Barking a lot of orders.
No, you heard what I said. Lock my car.
Nope. Come on.
Tasha, can you call Q and have my aunt come down me out?
this
Don't
way.
push me.
I'm guiding
Do not
you.
push me.
I'm guiding
Don't
you.
push me.
Just because you're in
Do
handcuffs does not
push
mean
me.
that you're
You're
resisting.
not gonna get loud with me either. I'm not a child, sweetheart. You're not going to get loud with me. You not.
I'm telling you, if you
You're
snatch
not.
away from me, I'm gonna
not
get rough
snatching.
with you.
Don't play with me. You already threatened me. You already said you're gonna write me as many tickets as you can. Don't go in my phone. Don't do nothing.
I don't have a warrant for that, so I ain't worried about that.
Fine.
That's not what you're under arrest for.
That's
You're
fine.
under arrest for your conduct.
That's fine. Go ahead. Shit, you told me you gonna write me as many tickets as you can. You gotta flirt with me, all kind of shit.
Okay, well, now you can talk to the judge about your conduct.
Can I get in the truck?
No,
Because this
get
is
back
really,
there.
really small back here. I'm asking, can I get in the, yeah. It's small back here. Not that I'm getting this one, it's small. That is crazy. It actually is not even a stop sign here.
The other side is format too long, you can't reach. I'll tell you in a second.
Oh, don't put that on me because
I'm buckling you up. It's against the law to not.
claustrophobic.
I don't care. Were you not wearing your seatbelt earlier?
Yes, I was.
Okay, then you can wear this one.
In a tight
Can you go
space.
around?
Man, you gotta have your seatbelt on, okay?
You're a little bit more flexible.
You don't think she know we're in this area right
Yeah, and that's why I was going to find this bitch. Cause listen, when you saw me, I swear I was going to tell her what. I don't. This.
On the morning of the 17th of May 2023, the quiet atmosphere inside the bank was shattered when a large, oversized Karen strode in with total confidence. Walking straight up to the teller window, she presented an ID along with a withdrawal slip for $8,000, repeatedly rushing the clerk to process it quickly, unaware that her suspicious behavior had already caught their attention.
So somebody gave you a check?
Yeah.
And told you to cash it? So where's the check now? You got it?
I put everything in there. You can check my purse.
Okay.
Everything in there.
So we're gonna go in there to see.
I didn't cash anything, so I don't understand. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't understand.
So somebody basically gave you a check and told you.
So this girl.
Okay.
I just got up here. I'm on here on business. Okay. I just got down here. I'm gonna take a check. She told me she was like, she ain't got no ID or nothing. And I got your check for her. She was gonna sign it over. I went in there. I asked her a question. She told me she gonna give me $1,000. So I just, you feel me? But I didn't cash anything, so I ain't do shit.
I just need your ID just so we know who I'm supposed to.
Get a check.
But they left it in there. I hauled ass. Because I asked her what she got going on. I don't know where she was. She gave me a Google number.
Get a check.
You know, like the little Google number. I was at about, I'm telling you, quick $1,000. And I asked no question. She don't got no ID. I've been in that situation before, but I'm just saying. But I didn't get anything. I didn't go with nobody information. I didn't do anything.
Okay,
So
that's fine. I just need your ID. That's it.
we got to go in there.
Then we can go in there.
Up two. Okay. Ranger 1, unit check.
What time of you is that? Which one?
The girl over there. Her? Yeah. And I walked out. I told her, I said, I'm not doing this. I said, they not, you know what I'm saying? And I walked off and the girl stopped answering. Her.
You have her? I'm inside the bank. I just had to park my car over there because that's where I seen her.
So what they told me to tell you is that they're coming.
While checking the account details, the teller immediately caught the red flag. The face and identity on the ID didn't match the person standing right in front of them. Suspecting an identity theft scam to withdraw money illegally, the employee quietly hit the alarm and notified the police while keeping up a normal conversation. The woman kept making up roundabout excuses, hoping to cover up her scam.
An identity theft to a member of Digital Credit Union, okay? They're impersonating, basically, a member.
So this is not her first time doing this?
That I don't know. I've never seen this lady before.
Who wrote this?
I wrote it because my fraud department was giving me the information. She's saying that it's a huge impersonating ring, that the suspects have hit almost all of our branches. So
what, different people that's hitting your branches?
Different people, they're all coming with IDs, and I just hate the fact that she's looking at me, but that's okay.
She's saying that you guys have her ID.
Do you know who have her ID? We don't have her ID. She went to the car to get a slip. She has her ID. So she showed it to us. It's a fake ID, but she has it.
Is it because it is?
Yeah, because I don't like the fact that they could see my face.
Where's the check? Do you have the check now?
No, she was trying to withdraw money, but they normally complete one of these.
Like the withdrawal slip for?
Like a withdrawal slip for, this is someone else, this is also fraudulent or whatever. So, because we were not able to locate the account, she told me, okay, can I get my ID back and my slip? So she had me give it back to her.
So how much money she was trying to withdraw?
She tried to take down $3,000 in cash and a $5,000 cashier's check payable to her. Because she would probably use that, I'm thinking, she could use that to go and cash it somewhere else with that fake ID.
So in total, $8,000.
This is the real picture of the actual member's ID. This picture with Jackie, you see how Jackie has her ID? Yeah. There, she told her to lower her face so that we can, but of course, can't see it on the camera.
Is this what it looks like?
Yes. Yep, that's it.
And cuff her up because she's texting people, which I'm sure she's probably like, hey, get rid of what.
Within minutes, the police arrived on the scene. The woman's initial calm quickly melted away. She repeatedly insisted she was just helping an acquaintance and had no idea it was illegal. But her story didn't change what had already been confirmed at the counter. Officers quickly restrained her, slapped on the handcuffs, and placed her under arrest.
Alright, go ahead and stand up for me. Stand up. Yes. For attempted grand theft. Yes, ma'am. You can do that once you get to the jail.
What about the girl that sent me in there? I ain't take nothing, I ain't getting no money or nothing.
Where's the girl that was with you?
She went over there, I met her, I don't even know the girl, that's what I'm trying to tell you. This is crazy.
What name did you give?
The name that she told me to.
What is your real name?
My name Candace.
Okay.
She told me Roseanne, that's the name she told me to give her. And that's my name. You see the receipt she got?
Alright, just give us 1 second.
Man, I ain't got no reason to lie, y'all. Somebody, listen, I met that girl told me she going through it. They won't let her get her money out. That girl gave me that, she gave me that stuff. I went back over there to that white Equinox, gave her that stuff.
What kind of car she was driving?
I keep telling you, a white Equinox. Please, loosen up my cuffs, please. I ain't no criminal.
I know.
Nah, you don't. My husband gonna fucking kill me. The girl talking about, yeah, you wanna make 1,200 real fast? I ain't even crying. I'm gonna take my shit on the chin, but I ain't did nothing. Everything I got was from her. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And it don't matter if you an officer, so I know you don't care about nothing. But I'm saying, if I had something or whatever, I would have ran from you.
Nah, I'm listening to what you gotta say, but everything is not adding up. That's the only thing.
I'm telling you, somebody sent me in there. She sent me in there.
But she's not here, so.
So let me ask you a question. You think she gonna stay?
Of course not.
If you would have kept following me, you would have seen that's what I was looking for. Please, loosen up my cuffs, please.
Which one is tight?
Both of them. She told me she was gonna pay me.
All right, step out real quick.
She ain't say nothing. I ain't ask her nothing. I ain't ask her shit. But you looking for something, and it ain't there. It ain't there. I went to her car and I gave her that shit because what they told me was the first time they can't verify her account. So I went back. I said, girl, they told me they can't verify your account. I'm like, oh, you listening to me?
Yeah, I'm listening.
That's why you think I was walking over there. I could have ran if I ain't had no like. You're being arrested.
Well, you're being arrested for attempted grand theft.
But I didn't get grand theft. That's why I'm trying to ask, how can I be arrested for that? That's why.
Because you tried to. Go ahead.
I can call an attorney.
Just give us a second. It's attempted battery. Come on out. Look.
I'm begging you. I'll let you know where I live at and everything. Please don't take me to jail. Please.
That's my sergeant and my phone.
Okay, please don't take me to jail. My daughter got Down syndrome. Bro, look me up, please. Bro, you keep people. That bitch told me she was gonna pay me $2 to go in there and get her account. Told me it was her shit. Bro, bro.
It's out of literally, like it's.
How is it attempted?
Because you try to take $3,000 out, and then the other one was $5,000.
No, it wasn't.
On the
On the slip.
Oh, the 8,000. That's what she put in.
That's what it says. So let me just read you these real quick, and then we could just go from there. And I'll just ask you more questions, and then whatever you
They
gotta
finna
say.
take me to jail. They gonna book me and make me go to jail. With nothing. I ain't take nothing. I ain't nothing.
That's just how it is. The bank call, my sergeant and my corporal here, and they're making a final call.
I'm just asking.
Oh yeah.
I don't want them to feel like you nothing. I'm just asking you. Who want a woman?
They're making a final call.
Right there. Let me go though.
So it's
no record, no nothing. But what bitch had told me to go in her shit, like she going through it. And I did it, that was dumb.
You didn't know her?
No, I met her over there. I'm at Westgate at the liquor store. Bro, I swear to God.
You don't think she nowhere in this area right
Yeah,
now?
and so I was going to find this bitch, because listen, when you saw me, I swear I was going to tell her what. This don't seem like you something else.
In the end, the woman was hauled off to the station for investigation on charges of attempted grand theft. Because of a failed fraud scheme, she now faces serious legal consequences.
That's the people. The bank lady, I ain't never did. I got my own bank account.
So you have an account here?
No. I got bank with Chase and Truist. But I'm telling you, look at me. I took a lot of whatever. That ain't. You can't do it. Man, please, that's not jail.
Can you show me the team one?
That's not jail, man. I go to court. I ain't got nothing on me. I ain't did nothing. I ain't even get no money.
Once you go to, like, you'll be able to see the judge. Literally, I just can't take you out of here. It's not going to happen.
Let me go my phone.
I'm gonna let you. Your phone is in there. So once we on our way, I'll let you make that phone
I'm so
call.
embarrassed. You don't even understand.
I wish it could have been different. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be upset because if it was in the same predicament for me, trust me, I would have got here.
I used to know people all day, but I'm not them person. I'm not like that. You know what I mean? I am not like that.
I mean, usually if a person is doing something they know they ain't got no business doing, that's the first thing they gonna do is run.
I ain't even did nothing. Nothing. It got to be. Let me call my lawyer. It got to be. I ain't did shit. That girl got all that shit. She got that ID in. She was like over that blue paper. She let me threw that shit out that fucking car, bro. I ain't have none in my hand. I was walking by you.
So the ID that you gave them, it was your ID?
It was hers.
It was her ID.
Yeah.
With who picture on it?
Hers. She look like me. But I got dimples. Look. The picture don't got no fucking dimples on it.
On the ID card?
No. She can go, black. Don't treat me like no criminal.
I'm not treating you like a criminal.
I'm not, bro. I'm so down. I'm so fucking down, bro. You don't even understand. People do shit all day long.